Hey guys, Twee here from Best Laid Plants, and I want to talk to you today about spider plants. You might notice that many spider plants have brown tips. This is a young plant, it doesn't have very many brown tips. It's doing pretty great overall. And a couple of things that you can do to keep them happy is, number one, if you decide to water it with tap water instead of distilled water or filtered water, you need to condition your water. In St. Louis, if you use tap water on spider plants, all the tips will turn brown. You can buy a tap water conditioner. It's often used for aquarium water. A tiny amount goes a really long way, and it removes the fluoride and the chlorine from our tap water. The second thing that you can do is you can raise the humidity for this plant. Now, how do you do that in a situation where it's just by itself? Because a lot of times you might notice that people with a lot of plants like pothos and philodendrons and spider plants and alocasias that love high humidity, how do we do that and create a higher humidity around the plant when it's just dangling like this by itself? Because oftentimes what we do is we turn on a humidifier for those plants, or we group them all together, and that kind of creates this microclimate of higher humidity around all those plants. In this situation, I wanted to show you my trick in helping to keep this spider plant happy. And also, this is a non-variegated spider plant. It's all green. I love it so much. It has taken me a while to like spider plants, but now I absolutely love them. They are wonderful air purifiers. They grow so fast. They create so many babies, and they're just aesthetically really pleasing to the eye in the way that the foliage comes out like that. Anyhow, in a pot like this that is hanging from the ceiling, you want to make sure that it is a planter without a drainage hole. I did not drill a hole as I often do. And also what I did is I put this plant on a raised container that is plastic, and you can see that this planter is not full of soil. In fact, because the roots are small, it's a young plant, it's in a tiny nursery pot like this. So it's sitting inside this planter, but it looks like it's about the right size for the planter, but it's really a young plant, and it's just resting on something else. Now, the wonderful thing you can do is when you water the plant, you can let the excess water just stay there. Make sure that the excess water is not touching the roots of the plant. You don't want it to die of root rot, but you want there to be an excess amount of water on the bottom, and it can just sit there, because as it evaporates, it's creating humidity around the plant and it keeps it happy. So think about doing that if you have a situation like this and you've got a hanging plant and it's a tropical, and see if that works for you, because so far I've had great success and it seems really happy. Just also don't give spider plants direct light. Bright indirect light or medium light is great. Hope this helps, guys. Bye.